Well, Billy Joe, great game tonight. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, it was a great win to be fair. Irish Cup, 90 minutes, so we knew we had to give it our all. Glentoran are flying at the minute, so we knew it was always going to be tough. But saying Irish Cup, and I thought we played really well.
I counted maybe 10 or 12 big, massive clearances from yourself during the game. What's it like, that intensity of playing against a side like Glentoran?
It was tough to be fair. Now I think once we scored, we kind of get penned in a wee bit. But 1-11 on the pitch, the boys defended brilliantly. My job there is kind of to cover the rest of the boys more so than going attacking the ball. That's not really my game. So saying my game's trying to cover the boys, and any chance I get to do it, I'll always do my best.
Are you enjoying that position at the minute playing?
Yeah, I do enjoy playing it now. It's good getting a wee run of games playing the one position, and saying maybe the legs aren't as what they used to be. For right back getting up and down the lane, and Geordie, to be fair to him, has been brilliant there. Albeit he picked up a wee knock tonight, but if I was trying out for right back, I would probably be on the bench. So I'm glad I'm playing centre half at the minute.
And Daniel Lormer, how's that lad coming on? He seems to be absolutely walking into this team at the minute.
Yeah, he's in our one last maybe 3 weeks or so. He's come in, he's been brilliant. I've had a wee chat with him once or twice, just telling him to be patient. He only came in January, so this year was hopefully just a wee bedding in for him. And once he gets a good pre-season under his belt with the rest of the boys, hopefully he kicks on even more next year.
And talk us through your goal tonight, the winning goal.
Not like me. Always have a go at Jeff for not letting me go forward for set pieces. I'm usually the one back, and funny enough, I was just talking to the boys before the game saying I haven't scored all year, so it was due a goal, to be fair. So happy enough to
so the winner. Are you going to credit Jeff with that goal?
Well, no, because I had to persuade him to let me go up. So.
And finally, just your thoughts on Lawrence semi-final next Tuesday at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, tough game now, and saying semi-final, it's always going to be tough. Where I've been, the Coleraine came here, right in that Breda as well. So we're used to it now, but saying semi-final and our chance for a trophy, so we'll be ready to go.
Thanks very much. Good luck next week.
Cheers.
First team, super result tonight, beating Glentoran 1-0. What's your reaction to the game?
Well, I'm thrilled with not only the result but the manner of the performance. The team were outstanding tonight. Billy Joe Burns produces a world-class performance at the back. Read everything, kept us very solid. We've reduced Glentoran to very little here tonight as regards to goal attempts. They got a couple of balls into the box with a few headers at the very end of the game when they were really going after it, which you have to do in a cup game. But we could have been 3 up in the first 15 minutes. We score the goal. We hit the woodwork with a thumping header from Jordan Forsyth, and then the free kick is inches wide from Ross Clark. And that was the plan, to come here and hit them hard and try and score a goal and make sure that we were right at them. And as I say, we were so well set up tonight and didn't allow them to play their game. Nullified them in many ways, shut all the corridors of the ball coming into our defence. And I thought the team to a man were just outstanding in their work rate and their effort and quality of what they were trying to do and how they were doing it. And you can only praise the effort of the team. They were just brilliant tonight. And coming here is a very hard place to come. They haven't lost very many games here this season, and to get around them the way we did, and we snuffed them out really, and we could have had 2 or 3 more goals in the second half ourselves. The one that hit Ben on the nose, was if I had hit him in the forehead, he'd have scored. But his work rate was class up there tonight, and he held the ball up for us, and he kept us on it, and so. But they were all great. You can't, you single out 1 or 2, but they were all fantastic tonight. The whole team was immense tonight.
There was a lot of hard effort, a lot of hard work put into this one. Obviously, now your thoughts turn right away to Larne, not disregarding Coleraine at the weekend. How do you now plan ahead for next Tuesday afternoon?
Well, we have to get the team in again on Thursday evening and assess all the injuries. Jordan Forsyth is a big worry for us. There'll be incredible tired legs, that will all need to be recover, and there's a process on all of that. A bit of a rest tomorrow, then we'll be brought in for a stretching session. We'll see where the muscles are, and some boys out on their feet there tonight. Gary Thompson walks off weary-legged, the amount of ground that he covers in the game, and so all that takes a time to recover. The masseurs are working round the clock to get these guys ready to go again. And as you say, we have to assess who we have fit, who can play certain positions, and then look at the Coleraine game in the round and say who can we play in there, and maybe rest 1 or 2 if we can, with an eye on Tuesday when we'll have everybody absolutely fighting fit. So we'll assess all of that. That's a wee process that we go through in the next few days, and we'll see where it takes us.
Do you think the short period of time the Irish Cup's being played this season has helped get the mentality right for each game?
No, not at all. The mentality is never anything that we ever worry about at this football club. These guys are on it all the time. It's the injuries that really hurt you as a football team when you lose 3 or 4 key players, particularly in your defence or your attack. We lost Gary Thompson for a long period. We lost Billy Joe Burns for a long period. These are players that you can't just replace in a second, and that's why it got a little bit tricky for us in the middle of the season. But you get them back and the team's starting to flow again. But mentality never bothers me. This team here are so mentally strong and true. You just need to break the ball sometimes, Michael, and that luck running with you sometimes. We're on a strong run. We're playing good football, passing the ball great, and we look dangerous. We look a real dangerous team right now, and that's good to watch from our point of view. Team playing with a lot of confidence. So the Irish Cup being played in a short window hasn't helped because it's jammed in there among all these league games. So your recovery time, from Knockbreed on Saturday, 2 days, and you're back in playing a massive game, and then a couple of days later you're playing another massive game, and you've got Coleraine sandwiched in between. So it's not easy for these guys to recover their legs that quickly. So it's going to be tough, but it's the same for everybody. So we have to get on with it and be wise around what we try to do and how we do it. But it's the same for everybody.
And finally, Billy Joe Burns popping up with a header. Talk about the man.
Oh my word! I've just talked to the press and various other people, and just what can you say about a performance like that? His quality in reading the game. That was the big thing tonight. Was his reading of the football game was as good as I've ever seen. He knows where to be. He steps in front of Jay Donnelly. Jay Donnelly has probably been the outstanding centre forward, and him and Shane Lavery have been the 2 outstanding centre forwards in Northern Ireland this year. And he didn't get a kick of the ball tonight because Billy Joe Burns he just stepped in front of him all night long, won every header, set the play up, pulled the ball down, kept everybody on the ball, scores the goal. Immense performance. Thanks
very much, Stephen. Good luck on Saturday and good luck on Tuesday.
Pleasure.